This is one kitty's litter box you better keep clean, or beware his tiny rage. Hey, what's happening, gamers? I'm Kwing, and welcome to the Let's Play channel. Today we're looking at the angry furball Dex Starr of the Red Lantern Corps, because you requested it. He can actually be unlocked after the character quest Territory Trouble on Yzmalt, where, you know, he has an argument between Catwoman. Per box here will only set you back 85,000 studs though. Now, Dex Starr is a Jeff Johns and Shane Davis creation. He's also one of the most ruthless Red Lanterns to date, and based on Davis' real cat, Dexter. Bet you didn't know that. To be honest, Dex Starr's origin really pulls at my heartstrings though as a cat owner. Also, his breed is most likely that of a Russian blue due to the color of his fur, which is actually what my cat Tink is. Anyway, Dexter, as he was known on Earth, grew up in Manhattan with a litter of 5. For whatever reason, he was abandoned on a Brooklyn bridge and then adopted by a local animal shelter. Eventually, a young lady brings Dexter home. She's a fantastic owner, loves her little cat, and gives Dexter a nice cat climber to watch over the city. Dexter spends most of his days lying in the sun, enjoying a nice saucer of milk, eating fresh tuna, and just napping to his heart's content. It's a cat's dream! In the evening, he even gets to curl up and watch TV with his owner. Sadly, in one moment, Dexter's entire world comes crumbling down all around him. Late one night, a burglar breaks into his master's apartment, and Dexter does the best he can to stop the man from hurting his, owner. He scratches his face, but he's unable to protect her, and she's slain by the intruder. Dexter was then cast out of the apartment the next day due to a police investigation, and not realizing that this was the little guy's home, the police kick him out. He then spends most of his lonely nights sitting in a box in an alleyway. Not long after this, being cold and hungry, Dexter lets his guard down when 2 young men call out to him. Thinking they're gonna pet him and give him a nice home, he doesn't realize the 2 kids plan on putting him in a sack and dropping him off the Brooklyn Bridge, just for their amusement. Sometimes kids can be really cruel. Just as Dexter was heading to his watery grave, the Red Lantern power ring called out to him. Unlucky for the 2 punks, Dexter would soon have his supper. After his meal, Dexter took on the name Dex Starr and vowed vengeance for his owner. Though he was called to Yzmalt to meet the rest of the Red Lanterns before he could achieve his goal, which still bothers Dex Starr to this day. Like I said, Dex Starr is one Red Lantern you don't want to mess with. In his first appearance in Final Crisis Red Lanterns, Dex butchers a Sinestro Corps member really badly by using hairballs of doom. He was also on the prison planet during a confrontation with the Lost and Alpha Lanterns, which are basically like Green Lantern higher-ups, so think the difference between a beat cop and a SWAT officer, more or less. Anyway, during Blackest Night, Dex teams up with the other Lantern Corps because his master says, we have a truce with them, so do what I tell you, and Dex Starr's like, alright, though Dex Starr really doesn't like John Stewart at all due to the guy being a dog person, which Dex Starr can tell. He does really enjoy Guy Gardner's company and helps him defend Earth from the Black Lantern zombies though. It's unknown if Dex Starr ended up fighting his owner zombie during Blackest Night or the kids he vaporized not long ago. They really don't go into that. Back in space, Dex fought the Anti-Monitor inside the Black Lantern power battery all by himself, something few Lanterns have been able to achieve. Later during the events of Brightest Day, Atrocitus and Dex Starr are hanging out in New York City. You know, taking a break from the pressures of being a Rage Lantern. Anyway, they meet a bunch of robbers on the E-train, and they take them out while trying to defend people on the train. Dex Starr makes a criminal lower his guard because of his Puss in Boots cute attack, and then vaporizes him, which Atrocitus is like, dude, you're hardcore. And Dexter's like, meow? When Hal Jordan arrives to check on Dex, he sees him chewing on what's left of a criminal. Hal constructs a newspaper and shoos Dex Starr away, because you just don't do that. Out of nowhere, Lobo attacks the Lanterns with his dog, though in reality, Atrocitus actually hired him to distract Hal Jordan, so Hal can think that, Lobo is against these Red Lanterns, when in reality they're not. They're just using Lobo so they can find the Rage entity, Butcher, which is that bull thing that you see in LEGO Batman 3. Anyway, Lobo's space dog fights Dex Starr and loses, which is something Lobo finds humiliating and very hard to believe. Though for his services in fooling Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns, Lobo is given his own Red Lantern power ring. Recently, after the incident with the First Lantern and Atrocitus defeated by Guy Gardner, Dex Starr actually saves his former master Atrocitus and leaves Guy's Red Lantern Corps, because he just doesn't want to be a part of that, and he's only loyal to Atrocitus because he actually gave him a power ring to avenge his owner. Just so you guys know before we leave, Dex Starr is one of the few Red Lanterns to actually be known by name, and has become a pretty popular character, believe it or not, even though the character only speaks in simple sentences. As for other media, well, he's only appeared in one Green Lantern animated film, and might have appeared in the 3rd season of the animated Green Lantern show. That is, if the show hadn't been canceled. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Anyone else down for a cat nap? I know, that was pretty lame. In case you didn't know, too, Amber and myself really are big fans of Dex Starr. He's just so cute, and he's a Russian blue, so he gets bonus points for that. And with that, we're officially done now. Don't forget to like, share, and favorite this video because it really does help me out bunches. In the comment section below, tell me who you want to see next, and I'll try to make it so. Well, until we meet again, gamers, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching another LEGO Batman 3 Character Spotlight. Bye-byes!